In a plot twist that sounds like it was brainstormed during a billionaire poker night, President Donald J. Trump has decided that if Europe wants peace, it better swipe its card at the register first. In a plan that somehow combines military strategy, online shopping, and international guilt-tripping, Trump has unveiled a new Ukraine policy. America will make the weapons, Europe will pay for them, and Ukraine will get them. We're not buying it, we're just making it, and they're going to be paying for it, Trump declared proudly, before presumably turning to someone off camera and asking, "Did that sound cool?" Here's how the buy now fight later plan works. Under this new strategy, which critics have already dubbed war on EMI, the US will supply high-grade military goodies like Patriot air defense systems, howitzers, and missiles, but only after European countries foot the bill. Once the payments go through and NATO does a quick PayPal verification, the weapons are rerouted to Ukraine, who, by the way, gets all this free of charge, like a birthday gift from a very confused group of uncles. NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte politely smiled through the announcement while clutching his forehead and whispering something in Dutch that probably translates to, "Dear God, not again." Let's break down who's buying what. Countries like Germany, Sweden, Finland, Norway, the UK, and Canada are reportedly in. Though most of them are still figuring out what exactly they just agreed to. Some say they're excited to support Ukraine. Others say they're terrified they just bought a $1 billion missile system the way people accidentally buy refrigerators on Amazon at 3 a.m. One European defense official, speaking anonymously, said, "We support Ukraine fully, but can we pay in installments? Also, does this come with a return policy if peace breaks out?" Never wondered how the race to arm without alarming anyone works? It's time for the brain biceps then. Ukraine is under siege. Russian missiles and drones are painting the sky red and grey, and European leaders know time is of the essence. The plan's brilliance, and by brilliance, we mean chaotic genius, is that it uses existing stockpiles in Europe, skipping the months-long wait for fresh US production. That's right, no 6-month shipping delays, no customs declarations. It's basically Amazon Prime for war. Except there's a catch. Donor countries are now left weapon naked until the US manufactures replacements. So, while Ukraine gets its Patriots, parts of Europe are now playing geopolitical dodgeball unarmed. But why though? Let's break it down, Trump style. It keeps his campaign promise to avoid foreign entanglements. Boosts American arms sales faster than a Christmas sale at Lockheed Martin. Makes allies pay their fair share, while looking tough on Russia. And gets to support Ukraine without owning the war if things go south. He's basically outsourced the morality and monetized the missiles. Some call it a diplomatic disaster. Trump calls it a beautiful deal. Maybe the best deal anyone's ever seen. The Russian reaction, unsurprisingly, is not amusing. Kremlin officials slammed their Matryoshka dolls on the table and called the plan an escalation, a provocation, and absolutely American. But let's be honest. Whether the weapons are delivered by UPS, NATO, or Santa Claus, Putin sees it all the same, Western weapons ending up in Ukraine's hands. Analysts warn this could deepen Russia's paranoia, speed up its rearmament, and increase reliance on sketchy arms deals with China, Iran, and that one guy in North Korea with a garage full of parts. Meanwhile in Europe strategic dependence and existential dread has bypassed herd immunity. Europe's collective realization is like, wait, we still don't make our own missiles. That's right, this is one hell of a dream. 64% of all NATO arms imports are from the US. Europe is discovering that its advanced military arsenal is basically a leased program, and the owner just raised the rent. Attempts to build a made in EU arms program are underway, but for now, the continent is stuck choosing between supporting Ukraine or protecting its own backyard, and doing both could max out even Germany's credit card. So who are the winners and losers of this drama? Spoilers alert: Raytheon wins. The output of the war is the same outdated conclusions. The US taxpayers are off the hook for now. Ukraine gets advanced weapons fast and free. Europe gets to help, but with budget hangover and empty shelves. Meanwhile the US defense industry rolls in profit like Scrooge McDuck. And when all of this is happening, Russia is furious, paranoid and now shopping at the axis of alternative. All of which muscles up our brain to think, is this 4D chess or Uno with nuclear cards? Trump's plan is, by all definitions, a strategic curveball. It arms Ukraine without arming the debate at home. It makes Europe pay without asking nicely. It gives Putin heartburn without giving the Pentagon ulcers. But it also leaves Europe vulnerable, stirs NATO drama, and nudges the Russia-West rivalry closer to, oops, we slipped into World War III, levels. It's genius, or madness, said one EU diplomat. Possibly both. In the end, Patriots are flying, allies are buying, and geopolitics has never looked more like a late-night infomercial. So stay tuned, because if this works, Trump might just sell freedom fries to France next. For updates, subscribe to our channel and your nearest underground bunker providers.